And the round has officially started. We do see Iron Tones and a Terapagos EX in the active. Kaden is going to start with a Hisuian Heavy Ball. Revealing the Manaphy. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball for the Fenrotom. Fenrotom is gonna use its ability Fen Call. Search 3 normal Pokemon with 100 HP or less. Looks like it's gonna be a Hoot, a Hoot, and a Ditto. Earthen Vessel. For 2 Water Energies. Those 2 energies are gonna get discarded with an Ultra Ball. For the Palkia V, very important. It's a small setup this deck has. Oh no, it's not Iron Tones, it's Iron Hands. Brent has an Iron Hands in the active, not a Tones. Excuse me. Alright, looks like Brent is starting off with a Mesagoza. Flipping Tails. No Pokemon for Brent. The Minion. He will search for a supporter though. Right, looks like Professor Research was added to hand. The Jet Energy gets a minion in the active spot. And the Professor Research discarding his hand. And draw 7. Okay, we do see Lugia V coming down here. And the Great Ball. Great Ball is revealed top 7 of your deck and get any Pokemon you find there to the hand. Or get a Pokemon, not all of them, and Lugia Vstar was added. Ultra Ball getting rid of the Archeops. I believe that's second Archeops. I think one was discarded with Professor Research here. And the second one with this Ultra Ball. For a second Lugia V. And the pass turn to Caden. Caden decides to go with the Mesagoza, flipping heads. All right. Caden can search his deck for a Pokemon. That was a big head flips. That was a big flip. The question is, what Pokemon will Caden add? It looks like the Noctile is added here. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's flipping his Pokemon upside down. Let's see the evolution of the Noctile with Jewel Seeking. Caden can search his deck for 2 trainer cards. And he is getting the Area 0 and the Buddy Buddy. The Area 0 is getting down, popping the Mesagoza and expanding the bench. Caden can add up to 8 Pokemon on his bench now. So the Buddy Buddy can search for 2 more Pokemon. Normally it should only be 1, but in this case he can add 2. So Hoot Hoot and another Phantom are getting benched. Yeah, benched. And it looks like Caden has another Noctile. He will bring it down, will he? Will he? Jewel Seeking for 2 more items. For the research. Research and an Earthen Vessel are getting added to hand. The vessel, discarding Energy Switch for 2 basic water Pokemon. Energies, not Pokemon. A vessel can't search Pokemon, but searches energies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting tired. Hi, Yari. Welcome. How you doing? Well, you did a good job there. Attachment from turn goes to the Terapagos, and we see a Prime Catcher on the Lugia V, and the Palkia is getting in the active. And now we see the research. Caden is cooking here. Look at him go. Nest ball. There is indeed more space on his bench because of the Area 0. Now he's concealed cards. Draw 2 more cards. Because Caden is not done yet. Nest ball. I believe that's the last spot. Yep. Nest ball for the last spot on his bench. It's another Palkia. Counting the energies in the discard pile. Checking resources is also important. You like the overlay? Thank you, Rally. And thank you. Welcome to the stream. And it looks like it's just a pause from Caden here. No Vstar was found, and we do see Lugia Vstar coming out and using its summoning star. Summoning star getting 2 Archeopsis on his bench. We do see Archeops ability. Charging up the Lugia. We do see a double charge. 2 Archeopses are getting used here. Attaching a bunch of special energies out of his deck. Alright, so we do see the KO on the Palkia V here. And Stadium is also getting discarded. Since Stampede Dive does 220 damage and you may discard a Stadium in play. So it looks like Caden needs to shrink down his bench. And Palkia is coming out in the active. Looks like Flip the Script is getting utilized here. Drawing 3 cards for Caden. And finding another Area 0 though. But can Caden find another V-Star? I mean, like the V-Star. Not another, but can he find his V-Star? But he still can dig for it with concealed cards. Stretcher. Stretcher can get him a Hoothoot back. He can place it down on the bench. Because of Area 0 is back, he can bench more Pokemon again. Oh, Noctile though. Noctile with Jewel Seeker. He can search his deck for 2 Terrainers. It will be the Ultra Ball and a Judge. With that Ultra Ball, he has access to his V-Star. Let's see a Vacuum and an Iono getting discarded by the Ultra Ball. And there is Palkia Vstar. Another stretcher for a backup Palkia. There we see a Glass Trumpet. Glass Trumpet can attach a basic, actually 2 basic energies. But it's let me search the text. And we see the judge. Both players shuffle their hand in the deck and draw 4. But anyway, Glass Trumpet, you can use this card only if you have a Terra Pokemon in play. Choose up to 2 of your benched normal Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them. And now we see the Star Portal getting used. Attaching 3 water energies from the discard to water Pokemon. Alright, and we do see the KO. Oh, is it? Both players are counting because there is a V-Guard energy underneath that Lugia, which means Lugia takes 20 or 30. But yeah, it's still enough to KO Lugia in the active. And the gift energy is proccing because there was also a gift energy underneath that Lugia, allowing Brent to draw up to 7 cards in his hand. The minion is coming out in the active spot, and we see a card from the top. I think it's capturing aroma, flipping, I believe, heads, if I'm not mistaken now, because Brent is taking an evolution Pokemon. Yep, Brent flipped heads. Right, so it looks like he is utilizing Archeopsis' ability. Search his deck for 2 special energies and attach it to the Pokemon. With 3 thing. Oh, he's going in with an M. But he's catching up the Hoot because it's not a KO on the active Palkia. He's bringing up the Hooters on the bench, the Hoot. Alright, so he attached two energies from his discard, two energies from his deck with one Archeops and two energies to the Lugia with the other Archeops. We do see an MPU very much on the Hoot Hoot. Taking 2 prizes for Brent. And the Mew EX is getting inactive. I mean, obviously, because of its free retreat. It's a very good target to put in that active spot. Anything can come out after. Yeah. He did, actually. He really did. I mean, sometimes your cards are with you and sometimes your cards are against you. Sometimes the cards stick and sometimes they're a lie. All right, what are we gonna see here? Kaden is definitely looking for something like a predator to his prey. All right, we see the boss's order on the Lugia. Retreat in the Palkia Vstar again. And taking the KO. Sweet, sweet KO here. Ultra Ball is getting played. For the Luminion with Luminion Stein. For the boss's order gust up any of the baby Pokemon and MPU very much for the last 2 prizes. So, which means Brent wins game number 1. Going to game number 2. This is the last round of Swiss, guys. Next round is top 4. Right, looks like Brent found the starting Pokemon. Alright, both players are going in. Kaden starts with a Hoot Hoot, and Brent starts with the Lugia V. Alright, Ultra Ball is getting played. Getting rid of... I think that's a Ditto, right? I am seeing that correctly. Ditto and a Pheasantipity. I mean, I could grab the deck lists, but by the time I'm to write one, I might be a little bit lazy. But anyway, we see a fan rotom with a fan call being laid immediately. Searching for more baby normal Pokemon. Kaden is adding 2 Hoot Hoots and the Noctowl to the hand with the fan call. Benching down those 2 hoodies and what is he gonna discard here? Alright, so Ultra Ball discarding a Stretcher, and I believe that's a boss's order. I see Giovanni's hand, I think. For the Palkia V. Alright, and pass. Kaden did everything he could. Passing it up to Brent. That's the capturing aroma, flipping heads, so Brent can search an evolution Pokemon. Checking the deck for prizes, seeing what's prized. Alright. The Archeops is getting to hand, it's added to hand. And now the Messagoza. Brent is gonna flips again, and no, it's a Tails. Another Tails for Brent. He's not lucky with his Messagozas today. I mean, I don't know about today, but at least this stream. Alright, Ultra Ball, getting rid of at least one Archeops. For another Lugia, yeah, you do want to set up at least 2 right. You don't want to risk one of your Lugias getting KO'd. It would only slow you down. You do see an energy attachment and read the wind. No, not yet. It's just a research. It's a research from Brent. He doesn't attack. Alright, flipping heads with the aroma. Searching out another Archeops. Alright. Another capturing aroma, but At least he flips heads with his capturing aromas. He can't flip heads with his Mesagoza, but he can flip heads with capturing aroma. Alright, another great ball. More Pokemon search. Brent surely is getting some Pokemons together. Decided to add a Luminion here with the Great Ball. And now we do see the Read the Wind. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Alright, Kaden is going in with the Mesagoza. Killing heads. Alright. Which allows him to search his deck for a Pokemon. Any Pokemon you want. Alright, he's going for the Noctowl. But does he have access to the... Oh, he might have. We do see an Irida. Irida for a water Pokemon and an item. The water Pokemon is the Vstar and the Nest Ball. Now that Nest Ball can actually give him access to that Terra Pokemon he needs. Yep, there it is. Terapagos EX is going on the bench, and now he can use its Jewel Seeking from Noctowl to search 2 trainers from the deck. Alright, so the Earthen Vessel and the Ultra Ball are getting added to his hand. Earthen Vessel getting rid of 1 water energy to search 2 more. Ultra Ball to get rid of those 2 energies he just searched with the Earthen Vessel. I mean, you can get it back with Palkia anyway, so... And the Mew EX is coming out. And there is a second Noctowl for another Jewel Seeking. Which allows him to search for 2 more trainer cards. An energy switch. And there is the Area 0 Undead. He needs that to expand his bench. And boost up the damage from both of his Pokemon. The Palkia and the Terapagos EX do more damage, equal to more benched Pokemon, so you do want to play that down. There is Palkia Vstar. Star Portal. Three energies to the Palkia. to energy switch 1 to the Hoot inactive, so that you can manually retreat it. But first we're seeing a Hisuian Heavy Ball. Checking the prizes. Ooh. That's a card you'd rather not see in your prizes, but... Although if you do get it out of your prizes, it is a big prize. Alright, the hard retreat. In a Palkia Vstar. Going for a subspace swell, but it's not a knock. Brent has only 1 Pokemon on his bench and 6 full cadence, so it's not a KO on the Lugia V. Brent brings out the V-Star. Immediately using its summoning star to get those 2 Archeops from his discard pile on the bench. Decides to use its Primal Turbo on the Lugia V Star and bosses order on the Mew. Bringing out the Mew EX. We do see a wide ear coming in. Attach to the wide ear. A wide ear V. Looks like the second Archeops is charging on that wider V on the bench. Alright, and we do see Tempest Dive on the active Mew EX, taking the knockout and getting rid of that area 0. That's actually not unimportant. Okay, he needs to shrink down his bench to 5 again before he puts his new Pokemon active. Alright, so the Trumpet and the Iono. Kenny can draw a 6, while Brent can draw 4. On we do see another area 0 underdepths coming down, which can boost up the damage back up. Buddy buddy. Alright, Fenrotom. Oh, that's the only one, the Fenrotom. And the Manaphy. Manaphy doesn't necessarily do much against Lugia, but it is just there to boost the damage. And Palkia takes a KO on Lugia. Okay, looks like the Wider is getting in the active spot. And Primal Turbo. Primal Turbo is getting used. Alright, we're gonna see. The Wider V. This attack does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Right now there are 5? 6? Alright, looks like that Great Ball does whiff. No Pokemon is added. Iron Bundle dropping down, and the Iono. Both players shuffle their hand in the deck. No, shuffle their hand and put it on the bottom of their deck. And draw. In this case, they draw 4 cards. Brent got the Lugia Vstar. It looks like there was another primal charge here. And they're KOing the Palkia. Right, because they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energies, but double turbo. Double turbo does count for 2. Alright, so there was a Nestball getting played for another Palkia, and now we do see the Noctowl coming down for Jewel Seeker. Giving Cadis access to 2 trainer cards. Earthen Vessel and the Stretcher. Alright, Sergeant Vessel is getting played, searching 2 energies. He did get rid of an Iona though. Makes me wonder if he has another one in hand. Okay, it's a stretcher. Stretcher for the Pheasantipity back. Are using Flip the Script because his Pokemon was KO'd previous turn. A melee attachment from the turn to the active Terapagos will take the KO on the wider V, because V-Guard will only allow this only reduce the damage from V Pokemon, and Terapagos is an EX Pokemon. Alright, the Iron Hand is getting promoted. And now Archeop's Primal Charge will charge it up. And it looks like it is an Ampu very much boss for game. I was even too slow to add the Pokemon to the screen, but looks like Brent will take this 2-0 home. GG's to both players. And I will see you for top 4, guys. We will be right back in a few minutes, actually. So stay tuned for the final rounds.